Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping back in on Rollercoin. We're going to be checking out some news you might have missed, and we're also going to be taking a look at how I've been getting on with the new seasons and some hints and tips for you. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we are in my Rollercoin account. And like I say, there has been a bit of news that's been placed in various places, but you might have missed it. So we're going to quickly go over that, and then we're going to be checking out my account and how we've been getting on in the new seasons, and also a few hints and tips for you. So keep watching. Okay, so we're going to check out the news. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to basically give you the highlights and the things that I feel are the most important and relevant to you guys. Okay, so let's go and check it out. So Rollercoin have come out with and basically said that they are doing another mass purge of accounts. And basically they're looking to ban all cheaters. Now, in very small detail, there's tons that you can read about this, but basically says, so first thing first, the ban wave and its nature. If you've ever used a plugin to solve the captcha or have used scripts even on one single game, you receive a permanent ban on your account. We don't tolerate unfair playing and never advance players who use third-party services for automation processes. Also, we have been banning accounts of players that have registered fake accounts to complete the event quests. So that is basically it in a nutshell. Like I say, if you go onto the various social media platforms that Rollercoin use, you can read in a bit more detail, but that's basically it. So if you've ever essentially cheated in any way and they've picked it up, you will get a permanent ban. No messing. And you know, I guess I've heard of some people being accused of and getting banned under false pretenses. Basically, whatever they were doing was seen as suspicious. The only thing I can say to those people, if it's happened to you, just basically keep pestering Rollercoin and hopefully you'll get your account back up and running. But if you have actually been cheating, then I'm sorry, I don't have any sympathy for you. Okay, so what's next? Crypto Hamster. Now, this is one of the games that has been pulled up as part of the season for the event quest. I spent the other day half an hour on it, and I couldn't even complete one level. I couldn't even actually really figure out what the point of the game was or what you were meant to be doing. But yeah, I didn't even manage to actually complete one level of this game. Anyway, they've said Crypto Hamster, we promise that we will update Crypto Hamster in a matter of days and playing it will become much easier. We will add a system with 3 lives as other games have, and animation of a jump will be slower. To be honest, I mean, I didn't actually have a problem with how quick the hamster jumps or floats up and down or whatever. I just basically couldn't complete the game. You know, I only spent half an hour on it. It's the first time I've ever played the game, but yeah, I think it could be a little easier. Okay, so another big news, which a lot of people have made a big hoo-ha about, is the fact that Rollercoin have now removed any sort of reward when you lose a game. Now, it was a case that if you lost a game, you got partial rewards or something like that. They've totally removed that. You get no rewards for losing a game now. And I know a lot of people have said that, you know, or kicked off about it, you know, seem to have a problem with it. But as Rollercoin have stated here, very simply, if you entered into the Olympics in any sort of event, you came 4th, the top 3 get medals, the 4th place gets nothing. As a lot of people say, 4th is the first loser, you know. But and that is true. So, and that is the stance that Rollercoin have taken. And to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, I really don't see an issue with it. You know, if you win a game, you win your power and whatever else. If you lose a game, you don't win. It's fairly simple. And yeah, like I say, I don't really see. I think it's just one of those cases where we've had it and now it's been taken away. So people are upset at the fact it's been taken away. But really, when you look at it, you know, you either win or you lose. You know, there's not really a middle ground. Okay, so, and finally, loot boxes. Loot boxes in Rollercoin are transparent. You can see the probability and the content of each box, and basically the chance of you actually winning, whether it be legendary, epic, rare, or whatever. They do give you that chart, and I actually displayed all 3 of the charts for each one of the loot boxes in my last video. So obviously you can go and check it out on the channel, but if you want a bigger you can go and check it out in the game, but if you want a bigger shot of it, what I'll do is I'll post a link in the description to the previous video. Skim through that and you'll see each of those, basically the probability listings of winning each prize, and you can check it out for yourself. So they are going to make a change to the RLT box. Now, I actually don't think this is really necessary, but again, a lot of people are saying that it's unfair, that basically the prizes, some of the prizes you win are actually lower than what you pay. But I mean, isn't that the same in all raffles? I mean, you know, you buy a ticket for $10, $5, whatever. You know, if you win a prize, you don't necessarily win a prize that's equal or better than what you've paid. Sometimes you can buy a $5 lottery ticket and win $1. So for me, again, it's something that I think people, I mean, I know this is probably a lot of people are gonna give me negatives on this, but it's just the way I look at it is, it's just, we have all this stuff in the real world, like lotteries and stuff like that, and no one kicks off if they don't get their money back, you know, when they've paid, you know, maybe $20 for 20 tickets on the Powerball. When you don't get your money back, you don't moan about it. So why is it any different here? But anyway, basically what they're doing is they're changing the RLT boxes, so in the future you get more rewards that exceed the price of the loot box. So obviously, therefore, enough people, you know, that's going to make you guys out there happy. Obviously, it makes me happy, but I still think it's unnecessary. But making this change, we will have to remove the big 500 RLT prize. And I'm sure a lot of people will moan about that. It'll probably be the same people that are moaning about that they're not getting they're not getting the money back, you know, even if they get the lowest box. You know, it's like you can't have it all ways, guys, you know. But I have to say, it was really cool. One of my subscribers, Muck Vlogs Station, they actually won the 500 RLT prize. So it does go to show it can be done. But like Rollercoin says, you know, if you don't like gambling, then don't don't buy a loot box, because that is the whole point. You are literally rolling the dice on what prize you get. I mean, you could use a loot box 4 times and possibly, depending on which one you're open, but you could actually end up with the same prize 4 times if you were really lucky. Probably very unlikely to happen, but if you opened the Halloween one and you got the lowest minor 4 times, well, that's just part and parcel of the game. That's it. It is a gamble. So trying to force Rollercoin into making it so you win all the time no matter what, well, it totally really negates the point of a loot box. It's meant to be a surprise. It's meant to be, it is a gamble. But if you don't want that, then don't play them. I mean, I've been lucky. We'll look at my account. I've played the loot boxes a couple of times, and I've actually not done too bad. But I know it's a gamble, so you just got to treat it that way. And if you don't like that, then like Rollercoin says, and I've actually said here about 4 times now, just don't play them. But anyway, that's pretty much all the news from Rollercoin. And for those of you that are not familiar with what Rollercoin's about, but you think it looks interesting and fun, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to an earlier review. Now that's going to give you a lot more detail and a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your accounts up and running and earning some of this free crypto. Okay, so here we are back in my account, and the last video I did, our bonus was at 52.5%. You can now see we're at 59%. Our power here was 20.813 petahashes. You can now see we are at nearly 23 petahashes. Now, how has this happened? Simply, I have completed the first level of the season, which has given me the this miner here, and also as well, if you remember, we got these 2 out of the loot box, and I've also bought this, which is the Icarus miner. I bought that for 100 RLT, basically because if you go into the shop, it's the only new miner that's actually available in the shop. So I thought I'd pick that up. So that's 100 RLT there. I then basically I completed level 1, like I say, and I got that miner. And then to get to level 2, obviously we do all the tasks. But then I decided to spend 40 RLT in the shop to get my 40 XP to build up to level 2. I did loot box. I basically did 2 of the first loot box, not the Halloween, not the RLT, but the other one. Can't remember the name of it, but I did 2 of those, and I got this miner here. And then if we go into here, I got this miner there as well. If we go into the collections, we can see the miners that I picked up. So we got the mycelium or Celium, and that basically, if we click on that, that gives me 35,000 gigahash. I got this, remember, this is one of the ones I got in the loot box. So it gives me 35,000 gigahash and adds 1 bonus power to my total power. This one, the Serenity, that gives me 30,000 gigahash, and that also gives me 1%. Now, I've got basically both of those in the loot box. If we scroll down, this is the new one, the anti-phase that I got for level 1. That gives me 125,000 gigahash and 1.5% to that total bonus, which basically, with everything else, has equated to that 59% total bonus power. If we look now, we're getting 8.4 petahashes just purely from that bonus power. Now, I agree with a lot of people, and it is a little disappointing that with this season, the tasks, the game tasks, if we scroll down and go to event quests, that basically because they've stipulated the games we have to play, has made it a lot harder. Obviously, in the last season, we all played the games that we love to play. I found it actually not too bad trying to do those 80 those 80 games, because I was playing the games I wanted to play and I could get through them dead quickly. So with this, the only game I've played is Token Surfer. It's a dead easy game. It's just basically you just click on it, and it's a bit like Mario, Super Mario. You just jumping from one level to a next level, avoiding things that can knock you off your skateboard and stuff like that. Dead simple. That is the only, you can see that is the only one I've done. But yet I managed to complete level 1, and I'm at 98%, or 98 out of 140, should I say, not 98%, 98 XP out of 140 through level 2. But yet, like I say, that is the only one I've done. Now, the other ones I've done are the ones we looked at before, the watch video, the visit the Facebook page, visit the Twitter page, visit Discord, visit Telegram. This season, I have been lucky enough to get a referral, so that has given me that as well. Like I say, I spent the 40 on my loot boxes, the 40 RLT. Now, obviously, it shows here that essentially I need another 3 to complete, which should be these games. But that is not what I'm doing, because these games I never play. Like I say, Crypto Hamster, I couldn't even complete one level on that. So basically, I've just forgotten about those. I've just done all the ones I can, and then what I do is every day when you log in, you get an XP bonus. Like today, I got 20%. So at the beginning of the day, I was at 78 XP. I got my login bonus. That got me to 98. And we've still got, if we go back, if we go back here, it still shows we've got 3 days, 12 hours. So that means 3 more login bonuses. And I believe that those login bonuses should give me enough to complete level 2. Just from the tasks or the quests that you saw that I've completed, and then using the login bonuses or the login quest bonuses or XP bonuses to fill in the gaps. That is basically what I'm doing. And because the thing is you would struggle with that if this 140 went up after every level. So if at every level, say when I got to level 3, that went up to 150 or 160, and then level 4 you went up to like 180, then you would struggle. You couldn't do it that way. But because it's always staying at 140, I think that you can do that. So like I say, look at the quests that I've done. I know spending 40 RLT in the shop might seem, for some people with the lower accounts, but like I say, Rollercoin are adjusting especially the RLT box, so you could do that 4 times, because the RLT box only costs you 10. So if they're saying that when this is changed, obviously right at the moment it is still the lucky 500 RLT case. So right at this moment, if you do that 4 times, there's still a chance you could lose out a bit. But when they change it, I mean, even now, if you were unlucky enough to get 4 all below the 10, then it's just bad luck, I guess. But so this is the one I played. I played this twice, and I got those 2 miners. And that's all I'm doing when I play these loot boxes is purely to get the XP. No, nothing more. So I'm not coming in here at any other time apart from when a new week begins. Then I'll come in here and I'll do maybe this twice, this once, or this 4 times, just to spend my 40 RLT, and then I'll get whatever I get. But like I say, it's basically to get that, build that XP up, no more. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Also, if you're a bit like me, I'm probably not overly enamored about completing every single level, and at some point, once this price gets to a reasonable amount, you're probably thinking, yeah, I would pay that just to basically get all the prizes and clear the rest of the levels all at once. Well, something you should pay attention to is that every time you complete a level, like this price was at 599.99, I completed level 1, it's now dropped to 559.99. So if that stays consistent, every single level you complete, this price is going to drop by 50 RLT. So after only a few levels, this could well be down to a couple of hundred RLT, which for me, to get all of the exclusive miners and all of the other prizes and complete all the quests and be done with it, 200 RLT, I would actually pay that. So that's sort of what my goal is with this, is basically get through the levels the way I've explained it, and then but actually aiming to just get this price down to a amount around about 200. You know, obviously if we can get it a bit less, it's always good, but 200 I think is a good price to get it to, and then I will just pay that 200. And I'm sure there's many of you out there that are thinking the very same thing. Okay, so like I say, I think with this event pass and the season pass, I think if you do the same quests I've done, you can still get through the various levels by using the login bonus on top. Obviously, you guys try it out, see how you get on. Again, if you're successful, you should be. Leave a comment below this video, obviously, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And any questions, I will always try and get back to you as well. And that's it. Quick video just to give you those ideas of what I've been doing and how I've been getting through the event passes without actually completing all those games. And if you are interested in those earlier videos that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. If you could smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.